Welcome to Crypto Ripto. So today we're going to be looking at the Shiba Inu price. Now I know a lot of you are Shiba Army fans, and I know a lot of you are thinking Shiba is a big waste of time. It's another meme shark token and it deserves to be pretty much at the bottom where it was at the beginning before it done that 11x gain. But I just want to give you a brief update on what the market is saying and what the kind of community is saying about Shiba Inu before you turn your back on it. So please have a listen to this video, but also smack that like button, hit that subscribe button, tick that bell notification, and let me jump straight into the Shiba Inu update. So as you can see here on the back, Shiba Inu's price has absolutely tanked. But then that's no surprise because the whole crypto market is tanking. From its all-time high here all the way down to where it is now, we're probably looking at about 80%. But if you have a look on the gain from where it was before up to where it is now, that was that 1,181%. But is this a bad thing? Well, the whole crypto market is down, and no surprise in Shiba Inu is. But have a look how it was before we had this drastic drop off in April and May before the crypto crash. Shiba Inu was going sideways and the whales were accumulating. So what does that mean for the pricing? Well, let's have a look at the news. One speculator is saying that Shiba Inu's burning and its price is a tale of two roads, diverging in a yellow wood. Now, I personally don't think so, but this article goes on to say that it is setting fire to the dollar and that Shiba Inu is sinking and the whales are getting a bit mieved in it. And it says here, a quick look at the market capitalization revealed a decline at 13.2 billion 25 days ago when burning commenced. The token shaved a 47% from its market cap at the time of press. This stood at 6.78 billion. But this to me doesn't mean that Shiba Inu is dead. But here it says the trouble continues. On-chain analysis reveals that despite the spike in burn rate, barely any impact was made on the SHIB token in the last 24 hours. At the time of press, the number of unique addresses in SHIB's transaction daily stood at 5,033. This metric has maintained a steady decline in the past few days as increased burning of the SHIB token did not equate to increased transactions by investors, recording a high of 10,283 on the 12th of May. The number of daily active addresses transitioned Shiba has dropped by over 50%. Now, yes, that may be true, but just hear me out. And I'm not an advocate of Shiba. I just want to give you the facts and stats. The whole market was, we can look at the Shiba Inu price here, but we could also look at what the Bitcoin price was doing at the same time. You can see here the Bitcoin price around about the same time as Shiba was falling dramatically on the same time frame. So is this a bearing that Shiba is dead, or is this a bearing that Shiba is now starting to slowly peg itself against Bitcoin? And once Bitcoin has a rally, which everyone is presuming and hoping it does, we'll see Shiba fly to higher highs. Now, this is my theory because the whales would not be buying up Shiba if they didn't think it was good. But wait, there is more. Now, obviously, another article says Shiba Inu whales go sulking, but could the retail traders drive the price up? Now, here it goes on to say that Shiba took a break. I'm just giving you highlights here because this article is very, very boring, but there are some little diamonds in there that I'm going to pick out for you. But here it's saying that the Shiba Inu, for the first time, transactions in losses observed a double-digit trillion figure. Triggered by the crash, investors moved their holdings, which resulted in over 10 trillion Shiba worth about 167 million changing and in losses. But that does not mean that it's Shiba that's the problem. Like we just said, Bitcoin crashed as well. A lot of arbitraging happened with that. And of course, is Shiba anything like we've just experienced with Luna? No. So what are the Shiba developers doing? What is the Shiba community got to look forward to in buying Shiba at this ultra low fire sale price at the moment? If the whales are sulking, as this article suggests, if the people at a crossroads and with the burning price not being effective, so what does look a bright future for SHIB? Well, here you can see that SHIB has a lot of developments coming up, and you can see here that these developments have not resulted in a lot in the price change. But what are these developments? Well, here we can see that SHIB swap completed and will continue to evolve. We see the Shiba Inu or layer 2 blockchain for Ethereum utilizing the Bone dollar. But what the people are looking at most of all is the SHIB stablecoin. Now, for me, I don't know how good this will be, but this is what the community are looking for quite a lot. Now, here you've got the SHI. I'm happy that this project is also nearing completion with its SHIB holders. Will have an incredible stablecoin solution, timeline to be defined, finished development and going into testing soon. So is this, now I'm not financial advice, but is this the time to think, well, if this is going in, SHIB's going to do a stable coin. SHIB is at its lowest price that it's been for God knows how long now. If we just flick back to this chart, does this then look at a time for SHIB to think, well, if SHIB is at its lowest point around here since it has been back in October of last year, all this bullish news is coming out about these projects. You've got the news article saying, will retail traders drive the price up? To me, it has to be worth a look at SHIB. Now, I know everyone's saying, well, the whales have lost money according to this article, that the whales got into it and it was at a crossroad. According to this article as well, that the whales are sulking and losing money, but the retail traders might drive the price up because obviously you're going to get it at these prices down here, and the whales were accumulating SHIB pretty much at a low here. Now, if you think where the whales accumulated it, if they were dollar cost averaging in and you think, okay, the whales are sulking because they've lost, it's not that big of a loss, because you think if they were buying it low here and they caused this big price spike here with all this volume, if they've bought it and they may have sold, if they didn't, the break even point is here. Now, if they've continued buying SHIB at this price here, they will have a dollar cost average price or a kind of mean price of SHIB even lower than what they brought in here. So for me, it doesn't seem that the whales need to panic yet. But as always, trade smart, trade safe, and don't get wrecked.